Good evening, everyone. Right now we're here to, as you can see, getting our t-shirt store back on track. Um, Jumping forward, right now on the agenda, I introduce myself. We're going to address both issues of what has taken place during the duration of this project. Going to establish our action plan, give you our plan of attack, and then getting us back on track, which is obviously mainly the biggest thing here. Um, I'm Christopher Dwyer. Today is July 27th. It's a little later than I wanted to be doing this, so I do apologize, but I appreciate you for being here. Moving on, starting with our project problem number one. Um, our estimated time of completion for the payment integration system was too short. It took us 3 times longer than expected and has obviously put us on a delay. Not good. We're actively developing an action plan, and right now, as a team, especially with me, Jose and Ken both being in charge of our cybersecurity or security networking team, as well as our payment integration or the payment team, establishing an estimated time or initial establishing why our initial estimate was so far off and how we fell 3 weeks behind. Next, we're going to need to get an updated project schedule to get us back on track. And if needed, we have one more member of our team that can also aid in this so that we can ensure that this is done properly so that we not keep on having any delays or get pushed back another 3 weeks, which is also not good. Next, we're going to need to update the stakeholders, let them know there's a delay, and let them know that we're on track. We're actively working to get this back on track and to get situated. This part is going to be mentioned again in this in one of these slides. Problem number two that arose that we had come across, um, a cybersecurity penetration tester was hired who was able to hack the customer database and extract names, addresses, credit card information, indicating that a redesign is probably going to be most likely required in order to get the security issues resolved. To get us back on track, all work at this point needs to be seized, and we need to find the root problem to this because this is obviously the money maker as far as this whole project goes and how everything flows. Me personally feeling that we do have a good team with Jose and Ken, but we may need to outsource and hire some outside personnel to aid in reconstructing any coding to ensure this does not happen again, because there might be something in the system integration and the firewall and the coding that is causing so that our systems are able to get penetrated so easily. Possibly leading up with that or following up with that, we might need to implement a two-step authentication system into the buying system to protect our customers. From there, after we feel that we are comfortable and we feel this is more secure, we do need to retest probably a couple times to make sure that we are still on track as far as making sure the system is going to be properly used throughout the buying process or from start to finish of once the customer puts it into their cart to the time they want it to get to their door and don't want to be having to worry about if any of their information is going to be taken. Once a fix is established, I do feel that we need to continue conducting these tests frequently to ensure that nothing ends up becoming an issue once again. Our action plan going forward, due to being behind in the launch date from payment integration system, a new launch date does need to be established to ensure we are at full strength and no errors are happening in the future. That is our main fix. We need to make sure that this does not happen again and that we are not getting pushed back further and further. Stakeholders need to be provided this information, and we need to be fully transparent about what is going on and not lie or tiptoe about why we are so behind. It may not seem like a long time, but 3 weeks, 21 days is a good amount of time. I feel that in order to have this fixed, we need to be also fully transparent with one another as a team, and we can we're going to be trying to have meetings weekly or a couple times a week, if not daily, to make sure that we stay on track once we have a new date established for a launch. Also, we do need to have a new risk register completed as well, again, as with a new launch date. As previously mentioned, Jose, Ken, and I will be delegated Jose and Ken will be delegated these tasks, and I will be overseeing, but not just overseeing. I'm going to be helping along with the whole process to make sure that as a team we all get done or get this situated and get once we have a new launch date that we are able to effect that launch date. Conclusion, to keep it short and sweet, as a team we will get back on track. These two issues are simple. It should be a simple fix, and that's the hope. I'll open it now to any Q&A. Thank you.